Okay, Jem, are you ready to have a squiz at some Ask SP questions?
I'm so ready to squiz. I am ready for the business of the squizness.
That's what I like to hear. So let's get stuck in with a video from Lord of Video Games.
GGSP and 4 questions for you. 1. When's the Cuphead DLC, Delicious Last Course, going to come out on Xbox? 2. Will the Untitled Goose game come out on iPad? 3. What's your favorite Nintendo Switch game? And 4. What is your favorite Pokemon and Pokemon game? And Jem, check out these.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Lord of Video Games. And nice crafty creations there. Great to see you've been watching our Crafternoon segments.
Right, well, that sure is a lot of questions, so we'll try to keep this quick. First up, the Cuphead DLC, The Delicious Last Course, is due out sometime in 2020.
Now will Untitled Goose game come out on the iPad? Look, it's not out of the question. Someone from Panic, the publisher of Untitled Goose game, said they were chewing on the idea of bringing it to mobile, depending on if they can work out some good touch controls.
Do geese chew?
No time for that, Rad. Favourite Switch game? Oh, it changes all the time. There's Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, of course. Plus, new favourites that are across multiple platforms, like Untitled Goose game.
I really liked Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, if we're talking Switch exclusives. But if we're not talking exclusives, I also really liked playing Wargroove on the go, or having a few rounds of Overcooked with some pals. Now, favourite Pokemon, again this changes, but lately I've really been digging Execute. I love the fact that it's basically a big old bunch of eggs.
Of course you do. As for me, I feel like I have a deep connection with Snorlax. I just dig that whole Snorlax vibe. What about your favourite Pokemon game, Rad?
The original Pokemon Blue will always be really special to me. It was my introduction to the world of pocketable monsters.
As for me, I didn't really grow up with Pokemon, so I'm gonna say Pokemon Go, even though it's not technically a mainline Pokemon game. I did enjoy my time with Let's Go Eevee too.
Well, that was a lot of questions, but it sure got us into the swing of things. So let's keep on swinging with a question from Eva. Dear GGSP, I know that I can play Nintendo Wii games on the Nintendo Wii U. Can I play Nintendo Switch games on the Wii U as well? Thank you.
Thanks, Eva. You're right that most Wii games could be played on the Wii U because Nintendo allowed for backwards compatibility here.
But backwards compatibility, where you can play older games and sometimes use old controllers and accessories with newer systems, doesn't tend to work the other way around. You're not likely to see new Nintendo Switch games available on older consoles like the Wii U.
Although some Wii U games were re-released for the Switch, like Mario Kart 8 and New Super Mario Bros. U. But this is a whole different kettle of consoles.
Indeed, and Nintendo has a history of making older games available to play on newer systems through things like the Virtual Console or Nintendo Switch Online.
But they still sort of want you to upgrade to their newest console, so it's not really in their interest to have all their new games available on old consoles.
Plus, some new games have technical features that just won't run properly on older platforms.
Right, well, why don't we check out another video question? And here's one from Samuel.
Hello, my name's Samuel, and I'm just asking about Metroid Prime 4. See, in the Nintendo Direct, they said that they were working on it, and there hasn't been any pictures or videos or anything about it. I was just wondering if you could answer me that. And Darren, do these.
Oh, let's get Darren on the line for these ones.
Greetings, this is Darren.
Hey, Darren, some emoticons for you to do, please.
Cha-ching! Ha-ha!
Thanks, Darren, and thank you, Samuel. Oh, Darren, you may as well stick around. We're talking Metroid Prime 4. Do you know what's going on there?
Oh, affirmative. So, way back in 2017, Nintendo gave the briefest of teasers about Metroid Prime 4. It was basically just the title and the fact it was in development. Then, after much silence, we heard this year that the project was going to move into the hands of developer Retro Studios, who were responsible for the original Metroid Prime trilogy. They'll essentially be starting the whole process all over again, so it could still be quite a while before we see anything concrete.
I guess maybe they'll wait until they've got something decent to show off before putting it out there into the world.
This is a strong possibility. It's worth mentioning that we actually don't know what Metroid Prime 4 will be rated yet. While there are certainly Metroid and Metroid Prime games that have been rated PG, like Metroid Prime Federation Force, for example, some have been rated M, so it's hard to know what this new one will be. Make sure you check out the classification when it's available.
That's a good point, Darren. And thanks for the info. Bye!
Oh, you're welcome. Until next time, goodbye.
Right, well, on that note, I think we're out of time for today. If you have a question for us at Ask SP, go here to find out how to send one in.
And remember, all video questions that appear on the show will score some cool GGSP stuff. So get those videos in quick if you want to be in with a chance before the end of the year.
Well, I think we sure took care of that squizness business, didn't we, Rad?
Oh, most definitely. That was some good squizzing and some good businessing.
Exactly.